My name's Jesse Duvall. I'm the co-creator to Wizards Duel, and we've gotten a few questions over the past day and a half now. How the game's played, how it works, why am I including wands in with it, and there are really simple answers to all this. Sort of. The game plays with 2 people, or 4 people, depending on if you want dueling seconds. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But each player has 5 squares to themselves. They start off on the 3rd square. Now, the object of the game is similar to tug of war, but you play the game like rock, paper, scissors, using curses, jinxes, and hexes. Jinxes, curses, and hexes. Each player has a hand of 5 cards, and you win by either knocking your opponent out of the dueling arena or crossing the middle line into your opponent's area. We are working on a smaller version, as you can see, for you to play if you don't have enough space in your apartment, but what we really want Wizards Duel to be is a game that you can have your friends over with and be like, hey, let's duel. Ha. Don't go Yu-Gi-Oh on them, because that'd be a little weird. Don't get your duel disc out. But our biggest goal for Wizards Duel is to bring it around the country with us. My wife and I, we go to about 40 shows a year, 40 anime conventions, sci-fi shows, and all that, and there are so many fans everywhere, and we want to bring this game to everybody so that we can all play it as one big, happy, nerdy family. So we're going to have a rollout mat for the larger version of the game, so we can bring it to shows, and you can play it in your own home if you have the room. But if you don't, we have a smaller version. But the big reason I'm adding the wands in is because they're handcrafted. I carved them all myself. I have a lathe, and I'll go get pieces from nature walks that I find on the ground, and I'll craft them into wands, and it adds that little depth to the game. That at first, when the game was starting, we had this idea of specific wand movements, but we threw that out entirely because it was too much, and it wouldn't make the game very fun. But the wands were still a really fun part of the game, to direct them and flick them around as you were. We had a playtest last year around December, and it was so much fun. We had about 30 people there, and we're going to be doing a few more playtests before we finally release the product, so we're going to let you know whenever we go to shows and we have people there to playtest it. We'll do videos and photo shoots. It'll be a whole lot of fun. Oh, that's right, we're going to talk about dueling seconds. Alright, so the game is designed for 4 people. At most. Can't have 6 or 7, it'd be crazy. So, with your duelists, you have your dueling seconds. So this is completely optional. You don't have to have 4 people over at the same time, but at a convention, it's a whole lot more fun if we have 4 people. Now, the dueling seconds cannot cast curse, jinxes, or hexes, but they do cast wards, counterspells, and they have potions. So say your duelist was losing. You can cast a ward on them to prevent the next player's attack, the opposing duelist's attack, while using a healing potion on them to make them move forward without actually having to do a hit. I'm giving you a short synopsis of how the game would play and how it would work. And that was my moment of silence for Fred Weasley. Alright. In closing, it's a really fun and immersive experience for you and your wizarding friends to flail your wands around with. We may have to release a wand strap to Wiimote around your wrist so you don't accidentally kill and curse your friends. All right, thank you.